Oh, God.
Oh my God.
I used to have this buddy across the street, this guy Ryan. One night, we snuck out together to go hang out with Brian, his cousin. He was a nice guy, but, you know, he's just, you know, any 24-year-old who's hanging around with 13-year-olds, like, on a Saturday night is probably not up to any good. And we went and he had, like, some beers, and we just drank a bunch of Budweisers, and, like, rented some Spice Channel. That's what we did. Yeah, we just did that.
The first time I got drunk was at a family party. Not my family, someone else's family. My boy invited me. I was like, yeah, I'll come through. And then they were drinking. And at that time, I was pretty against it. But it was my best friend, so I was like, you know what? I'll have a little vodka cranberry. 7 vodka cranberries in. I'm suavemente. I remember a girl walked up to me and she was like, oh, I like your hair. And I was like, it's nice, right? And I stroked my hair. As soon as I did it, I turned around and I went to my boy Leroy and I was like, Leroy, I'm drunk. And that was the first time I was drunk. And ever since then, I've been drunk.
We used to go hang out at this parking lot by the golf course, like our Friday, Saturday night thing to do. And we were underage. So like, you know, whoever would buy us some beer, it was cheap stuff.
I have never, ever gotten drunk. Everybody in the team knows it. I rarely drink. Whenever I've had to like go and be like, hey, like I'll get the beers, guys. I'll bring warm beer. Nobody should send the one person who barely drinks alcohol to go and get beer.
I just thought I wasn't feeling anything, so I drank more and more and more. And then it all hit me at once, and I was white girl wasted. I was awful. I said stupid shit. I was freaking out that I would like throw up while lying on my back and like choke on it. At the same time, I was like, but like if someone's doing it at the same time, save them, not me. I'm such a drunk martyr.
Because I expected it to taste like gasoline for some reason. Like my whole life, I just assumed alcohol like tasted the way that gasoline smelled. It's just like super dumb, I don't know.
I got drunk for the first time a couple of months ago. I never had a drink in my life. I got to the age where Jesus died, and I said, this is probably a good time. The first one was a whiskey, then I had a blackberry mojito, because whiskey was too much. But the best one, all around, if you haven't tried, you should try it. Malibu, baby. You gotta try Malibu with Sprite. Oh, that is a manly drink, if there is one.
We only had Smirnoff Ice, and I got so loaded off Smirnoff Ice, I burped for like 2 weeks straight. I didn't know what a hangover was, so I just assumed I was just very sick from being outside or something.
My parents never drank any liquor, so like my dad would have this collection of whiskeys, like a pack of like 6 little whiskeys. Like the cool kid that I am, I like snuck into his liquor cabinet when they were gone. I put Jack Daniels and a Coke. Like I put all of it, and there was like this much Coke left. And I got fucked up by myself at home, and I thought everything was the coolest thing. I was just like, oh my God, I'm so drunk. And I was just wobbling around the house for a couple hours.
Obviously, being the first time I got really drunk was also the first time I was a little bit unwell. I had chapel the next day at my boarding school. My dad driving me back had to stop off on the motorway so I could be unwell on the road.
Is unwell British for I vomited everything out of my body?
It might be, yeah.